Welcome, welcome, my dear llamas and axolotls. This is Dr. Orange from Dragon's Edge. Yesterday, Dr. Orange finished his memoir, number 4, and he started building the cultural quarter. The construction work was proceeding well, but suddenly Dr. Blue approached. It was widely known that Dr. Blue was here to convey the message of the Metafloppyverse to our beloved master builder.
Zeo's LTH from the Metafloppyverse just posted a comment. He said that he wanted a whole episode with slow-mo fishing.
Dr. Orange looked at his reflection on the water and realized that he was using cheap screen-based reflection. There was no real ray tracing here. He started training for the ritual. He thought that slow-motion fishing was a great challenge. He needed to employ all his powers of synthetic thinking to captivate Dragon's Edge visitors. His first thought was to add the usual. A fishing audience, peculiar creatures in boats, and drama. It had to be apocalyptic and theatrical. The act had to be elevated. It wasn't just an act, it was a tradition. A ritual. An old Dragon's Edge ritual. The stage was set. Now he needed a title for the ritual. The title passed in front of his eyes instantly. Dr. Orange's slow-mo fishing ritual live from Dragon's Edge, He thought that the title should continue for a whole paragraph. Dr. Orange was a meandering character. He was against titles. His architectural and fishing brilliance couldn't fit in 100 characters, not even 100 paragraphs. Every evening, he spends his time writing a novel called The Art of Meandering Thoughts in 1,000 pages. Proust was slightly worse. His editor decided to leave the continent and change careers, or at least this is what he told him the last time they talked. There was a bit of tension, stage fright. He decided to do the following vocal exercises. First, he had to do bilabial exercises. Exercise both lips. Purple paper people. Purple paper people. Purple paper people.
Purple paper people. Purple paper people. Purple paper people.
Purple paper people. Purple paper people. Purple paper people.
He sounded a bit croaky today, but his time was up. The show was on. Dr. Orange said, Welcome, 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 my dear llamas and axolotls. This is Dr. Orange from Dragon's Edge. He had the peculiar sense of deja vu. Then a brilliant thought crossed his mind. For centuries we said that our lives Dragon's Edge are real, and whoever says otherwise is a bit musk. Musk in Dragon's Edge slang is a derogatory term that symbolizes people who don't believe in the holistic message of the sea pickle. But, he continued, I have real evidence that we are in a simulation. Other people from other dimensions are controlling us. There was silence and a murmur. The soul was flatlining, but Dr. Orange won't leave any stone unturned, or any sea pickle untouched. Immediately, another thought crossed his mind. He had to create some guidelines on how to make your own ritual. Humility. Let's talk about humility, he said. And you make your own sea pickle ritual. Show humility. Don't insult the participants by using loads of adjectives. Like brilliant, amazing, fantastic, and bombastic. His exceptional brain did it again. The audience was responding. When you make your own sea pickle ritual, make sure that the audience is captivated. If they are losing focus, let them hard. Fish harder. Raise the stakes. Raise the volume. Heavy metal. Death metal. Exceptionally heavy death metal. Life is a wave of emotional states. You can't have music without pauses. Even though it's a very intriguing idea, there is a rhythm. Think of your participant's mind as a gelatinous ball. Massage the ball, don't stretch it too much. Brains are like sea pickles, they need to be massaged. Disclaimer, there are few sea cucumber varieties that are poisonous. Dr. Orange's brain had repetitive stress disorder. As always, all good things come to an end. Dr. Orange must build a cultural quarter in the heart of Dragon's Edge now. Until next time, he says farewell to all the robots out there.